Right, here we are, the MUZU sessions on MUZUTV and Hamlet Sweeney. Hello, how are you?
How you feel? I'm good. I'm just undoing my bandage here.
What? Is that a rock and roll injury? Or
This is a big rock and roll injury. I hurt my finger last night playing a gig.
did you?
I did, actually. I don't know if you can zoom in there, but that's real blood.
Over 18s only. What?
That is real blood, not stage blood.
What did you do?
No. The way I play guitar is not the most finessed style in the world. I hit it very hard, basically, and I had to borrow a guitar, and it just felt slightly different, so I was getting it wrong. So I shaved a bit of my finger off. Shall I show you the inside of the bandage?
Let's leave that. But you've come today.
I have indeed.
Keith Richards would have cancelled. I went to see the Rolling Stones, right?
The human ashtray has nothing on me.
Because he hurt his finger.
No, I'd never do that.
So tell us a bit about yourself. Where you're from?
I'm
Bit of background, please.
Yeah, grew up in Ballybrack, South County, Dublin. Returning to music, having not done it for 6 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Just fed up with it or what? Or?
Kind of long story. I spent all my 20s working on it really, really hard, giving it everything. And then it was like everything I wanted almost was happening several times in a row. And then in the end, I just went, you know what? I'm 30 in a couple of months. Time to grow up. Time to do this, time to do that and the other, and gave it a pop. And oh, geez, I regret that.
Really? So you kind of was it just a frustration with the industry then, or just when you get that close, I guess it's very annoying.
It is, yeah, it is. I have to say, well, not annoying. It's just, I mean, it's like this business is so weird. You love making music, and you do it purely because you love it, and then you try and create a world where you get to gig all the time, you get to share your music with people, but it's quite a big bridge to get across. It's like buying a lottery ticket, So you hang on in for a certain amount of time. And I'm not alone with this, that every city in the world is full of people like this. You work a very long time and it doesn't happen, and you start wondering.
Yeah.
So I got to the point where I thought, there was one time in particular, actually, I thought, go on, here we go. This will be the time, and it's going to be great.
Wow.
And if it just didn't happen. And it was nobody's fault. It was just, a combination of different things. All happening at the same time, all in 1 week, actually. It was just one of those things, and I thought, feck this.
Go out.
Feck this, yeah.
So what got you back then? I mean, 6 years is a long time out. Was there like a moment, if there was a moment that got you to stop, was there a...
No, I'll be honest, every day I didn't do it killed me.
Yeah.
I'll be really honest, because I absolutely love doing it. I love it so much. What really got me back was I set up a business. Did the whole kind of entrepreneurial thing, and I really enjoyed it, but it didn't work out for reasons I won't get into. There are dishonest people in this world, and I kind of thought, you can do anything in life, and it can succeed or it can fail, and it can succeed spectacularly or it can fail spectacularly. So why not do the thing you want to do? Yeah. So therefore, it's kind of like hopefully success or failure proof. Because I'm like, one of the things that I realized while I was doing it, before I went belly up, I thought, oh my God, what if this makes me a millionaire? I'm not going to want to do it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like,
oh, really? So it's...
I'd be tied to it. Because how can you walk away from something that makes you rich? And even though it was actually in the music business as well, but it's not the one thing that I like doing above all else, writing tunes and playing gigs. So when that went belly up, I just thought, feck this. Mid-30s, who gives a damn? Bring it on. Let's do music.
So do you think you're a different artist now to what you were then when you started?
Incomparable, yeah.
I mean, from what we first did, the sound seems to be, it's kind of classic, there's bits of soul in there.
Yeah.
And I know you work with a band normally as well, but it's definitely got that kind of classic sound to it.
Yeah, I'm totally different now, I'll be honest. I think when I was doing it, I spent 10 years trying to do it. And I think now, please don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I'm arrived musically or anything like that, but I just know I'm not trying to do it, I'm just doing it. This is me. Even if you don't like it, even if it's shit, even if you think it's derivative, well, that's me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas I spent a lot of time kind of making the music I thought I should make.
And was that because is that to get the deal, to get the, to get that success?
Yeah, do you know what? I'd love to turn around and go, no, I was immune to all of that. But there was an element.
It is. And you can see it, and you watch them, you watch the X Factor every week, and you think, these kids are just getting wheeled out.
Yeah.
And there might be a talent in there, and there might be a Leona Lewis, because she's brilliant.
Yeah,
but
totally, yeah.
They're very rare.
Yeah, totally.
I think, maybe with the experience of age comes that, because, the kids they just line up, don't they, to
They do.
put
They're
through a
like,
sausage machine.
you know, it's sometimes now, you know, I talk to, like, say, you know, younger family members or something, and they know I'm a musician, and they say, yeah, I just, you know, I really want to be a musician or a newsreader or something. And you just go, how are the two related? And I think things like, you know, I kind of get the names wrong here because I don't watch these things, Fame Academy and all those shows, they've turned music into a fame tool. So people who want to be famous see music as a tool.
Means to an end.
As a means to an end. I was never like that, to be honest, you know, but these days that's how it is. Like, that's how it seems to me anyway.
So where does that leave people like yourselves, people who want to do their own stuff? Is it harder to break into that now, or is it just is that whole kind of fame, X Factor, pop, the Peter Kay thing, you know, like Britain's got the next pop talent on ice. Yeah. Is that just so far removed from what you're doing that it doesn't really have to affect it? I mean, if Leona Lewis gets signed or not, it doesn't affect you, does it? That money's not.
Do you know what? I'm going to be
down.
honest with you. I haven't a clue. I don't know. I really don't know because I kind of, you know, a lot of musicians I know, friends or musicians in the Dublin scene or whatever, they're quite snobbish about it. Their music is their art. I don't think that. I do not believe in good or bad music. Like, I've been having this argument for so long, and you know, I always lose it, but it's what I believe. I don't believe in good or bad music. I believe in people music like, or people music, or music that people don't.
Yeah.
And it's that simple. So, you know, am I better or worse than Leona Lewis? Is, you know, haven't a clue.
Just different.
Just different, exactly. But you know, when you look at modern music as an entity and what it's made up of and its roots and where it's all coming from, I tell you what, like what I'm doing and what Leona Lewis is doing, it's not a million miles away from each other. You know, it's like it's that soulful thing.
Yeah.
It's that melodic thing. It's a good chorus. It's a message. It's one phrase that sticks. It's conveying something, try to get a bit of emotion in the voice, digging down into your own experiences to convey it in a song. Pretty similar in a way, you know. She does it better than me, though. She does it better than me.
Well, it's all a different way, isn't it? And it's the
budget.
That's it. And if you look on the MUZU site, we have, you know, you see all these huge, big budget videos. Yeah, you see the videos that people have made themselves on a shoestring. Yeah. And you see the stuff people come and do up here, and you know, they're equally as good. There's a feel and there's a vibe to it.
I think that when anything creative has money around it, money becomes the oil to bring the idea from concept to delivery. But when you don't have the money, you have to work harder at your idea. You whittle it down. So I think people who don't have money but have a good idea can sometimes deliver the idea better than the people with the money.
Well, I've heard that phrase, you know, that the best Irish music comes out of when on internet, you know, when it's not
in a recession.
So we're heading to the golden age of Irish pop music.
Well, you know, I'll be happy to lead that pack and make a fortune during the recession while everyone else is poor.
Marvellous. Hamlet Sweeney, thanks, Minnie. Cheers.
Thank you.